Hi, this is Tracy Yates, and this is another exciting episode, though a short one, of Reality Check Radio. And Trump has declared that he is going to put an end to chemtrails should he get elected. Wow, that's very interesting because many people say chemtrails are a conspiracy theory and that they do not actually exist. So, with that in mind, I would just like to, share a few photos with you guys, like this one, and maybe, if my computer will cooperate, the next one. Sorry, guys, I'm hoping it will cooperate with me here. And if not, then I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do it like this. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me here. For some reason, this is literally supposed to be a short. I'm trying to create a YouTube short here. But anyway, so that was one of them. And that clearly shows what you and I could call chemtrails. I'm just saying. Here's another one. Here's another one that I think most of you could say chemtrails, just saying. And 1 second. My computer's really not cooperating today, people, but I'm doing my best. Here's another one that I think we can all safely say looks a little bit like chemtrails, but I digress. Um, maybe I'm just seeing things here. And here's another one that clearly looks to me like more than just condensation coming out of a plane, But like I said, I could be mistaken. So I'll probably let somebody more familiar with this kind of subject matter dive into it for me, like Donald Trump. He can go ahead and explain this to you guys for me. And in the meantime, what I will do is I will share a little bit of a article that was written about this. Okay, here it is. Since 2000, the Department of Defense and the Department of Energy have been spraying the entire United States sky with the toxic brew of chemtrails and other biological agents. Claims the U.S. government is spraying toxic brew of chemtrails from airplanes is a conspiracy. So-called chemtrails are not real, according to atmospheric chemtrails and geochemists. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency says it is not aware of any deliberate release of chemtrails or biological agents into the atmosphere, and the U.S. Air Force says the theory is a hoax. Now, that's a source from Fact Check, and that alone can tell you that Fact Check completely honestly deliberately lies to you, because you can go back to the 1960s and the Vietnam War when they claimed that they were doing cloud seeding and um, atmospheric warfare or weather warfare. It's been patented. The US holds patents on this. So if that doesn't tell you that fact check is complete bunk and that the US Environmental Protection Agency and the US Air Force is completely lying to you, I don't know what does. Go back to watching Sunday Night Football. You're a puppet of the system and you're completely hopeless if you believe that bullshit. A conspiracy theory about the cloud-like plumes that trail behind airplanes as they fly has persisted for more than 2 decades and is still spreading via social media. In a TikTok video shared January 27th on Facebook, a speaker says since 2000, the Department of Defense and the Department of Energy has been spraying the entire United States sky with the toxic brew of chemtrails and other biological agents. A text overlay on the TikTok video says, "Wake up. You may want to pay attention to this." The TikTok video shows footage of Ela Sandra Perlegendry, I probably butchered that, speaking in 2010 at a conference at the Massachusetts School of Law and Andover. In the video, Perlegendry also claimed that military and some commercial jets have been fitted with huge barrels of at least 49 different kinds of documented chemical poisons and are emitting pathogenic mold, fungi, and weaponized viruses. The post was flagged as part of Facebook's efforts to combat false news and misinformation on this news feed, even though this stuff has literally been proven to be true by people that have done ground studies, by people that have took the sources of, where they said these chemtrails were being sprayed, went to the source on the ground, did the studies, tested it, and found out it was actually true. So you don't have to take my word for it. And from what I understand, Trump is gonna do a put a stop to chemtrails if he gets elected. He's going to actually put a stop to something that theoretically, according to the left, does not exist. But I would be very, very suspect of any group, whether it be the left or anybody else, that would claim something doesn't exist that can literally be proven to exist. And I will personally debate anybody on my YouTube channel. If you think chemtrails are not real, come on my YouTube channel. I invite you on there. You'll get a lot of free publicity, and I will debate you on this subject matter because I've done deep research on this. This is just a YouTube short. But apparently, Donald Trump is going to ban chemtrails that, according to the left, don't exist. You're not being sprayed with chemicals that, according to the left, do several different things, like stop global warming, which, I mean, is a bunch of BS in order to tax you to the death for a lot of different things, like, um, your mufflers on your car, your what do they call those stinking things, catalytic converters, and all this bullshit that they get from you from taxes that make no difference. They make no difference in the end. They're just screwing you out of your money, and you're a puppet of the system if you buy into this bullshit. Anyway, sorry for all the French because it pisses me off, but chemtrails are real. Those that think it's conspiracy theory need to do a little more research, and I'll help them out if they want to debate me on my channel. I'll be happy to help them out. And anyway, so if Donald Trump decides to end the spraying of chemtrails, these toxic formulas over all of us, I'm absolutely in support of that, and I support him with that. I don't know necessarily that I support everything that he supports. I think he's the best candidate, and I definitely back him for the next president because we don't have really any other option. And like I said, he's by far the best candidate. That being said, I think he has to compromise because we have very, very evil elites that control the money systems behind the scenes, and they themselves are controlled by Satan. And um, they put things over the head, they hang things over the head of people like Donald Trump, so that when he goes into a position like being the president of the United States, sometimes he has to make small compromises, which I know that maybe the majority doesn't understand, but it's true. And in order to have an outcome that would be the best outcome, weighing out the possibilities, he may have to make some small or maybe not so small compromises. But in the end, if that gives us 4 years of freedom, 4 years of prosperity, I'm going to vote for him. Okay. Even though I know that he may have to make some compromises that may not be something that I would approve of. Anyway, God bless you guys. And this ends another exciting episode of Reality Check Radio. Be safe and God bless.